So in my last video, I talked about a solid rev thing that he made that started a whole uh, thing discussion, and this is sort of a part two that I just wanted to just throw out because this is something that has been just eating away at me in a term. In this, and I guess it can kind of factor into the reason why I don't upload as much as I honestly try to convince myself to start doing it. And honestly, I don't know why I can't just keep working. It might be because I I don't get any benefit out of it because I don't make money. Uh, in fact, uh, the only reason that I even do YouTube is to find something to do in my spare time that isn't gaming, uh, that isn't like uh, that that I just feel like I can, just uh, that I can just find a way to express myself, and that's why I made this channel. Uh, because not a lot of people know this, but when I first started my YouTube channel, it was 3 years ago, freshman year, near the end. At the time, this is something I haven't told anyone, but at the time, I was going through some mental ass shit where uh, where I felt like I would snap at any point, where the slightest bit of pressure and I would just pretty much go insane. I was stressed out beyond belief at this point. So I initially created um, the channel 3 years ago uh, as a way to just vent out and all that kind of stuff and just let the hate seethe out. And to be honest, that's what I still do. I mean, I'm nowhere near as stressed as the I'm nowhere near as stressed as I was in uh, 3 years ago. If I now to think about it, I wonder if I was like suicidal during that time, but I don't know. Like I'm not the same exactly. Uh, anyway, my point is, this has been eating away at me. But this isn't necessarily a follow up video, but it's kind of related, if that makes sense. Just kind of a it's kind of like Final Fantasy. Like it's a similar top. It's a like just the similar title, but it's just different subject, kind of. But anyway, my point is that I want to express is that honestly, uh, I do feel that uh, at least as of late, I've never really been playing video games uh, for fun, really, and that's something that has bummed me out when I first realized that. And keep in mind, I'm talking about when I say for fun, like recently, I'm talking like up to when I started high school until now. I don't generally. I realize that I don't play video games for fun anymore like I used to. Now, uh, now I feel like I'm just playing video games to relieve stress, and that's something that I don't even think my parents understand. Because, like, keep in mind they're supportive, and I love them for it. But they, but my grandparents, on the other hand, or at least one of them, they don't support it. I will keep their identity secret. I don't despise them that much, but I do have some negative feelings toward them, just because they just don't really enjoy it. They are. you don't have to enjoy my hobby. But if you're going to start belittling me for my hobby, that's my problem. That's where my problems lie. So anyway, that it's something that I don't think a lot of people understand. Uh, because uh, when you're like absolutely stressed out, you end up having to find a way to vent. And honestly, I don't want to. 'Cause keep in mind, guys, I'm 17. I've mentioned this before. I honestly don't want to relieve stress by self harming, like cutting, scratching my skin, uh, burning myself. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to find another way to do that. That's like doesn't take a whole lot of stuff. And the best way that I can do it is by just playing video games. So I do know that some of my subscribers do they do go to the same school as me because again I'm in high school. So some of my subscribers do pass me in the halls, and if you guys see this, just please know that I have for 3 years now, almost four actually. I for 3 years constant stress. Yeah. So uh, trying to decide what else to say. Uh, just keep in mind that, and even I do know that a couple of teachers actually found my content. I don't know if the teacher that I'm talking about specifically, uh, that I'm thinking about specifically, watches my videos regularly, but if he does, that's awesome. And if he does, I at least want him to know that that I don't play video games, or at least I feel like I don't play video games because I want to anymore. I just feel like I just do it just to release the stress. Uh, and honestly, when you really get down to it, which one's healthier? Uh, you know, taking a knife and cutting my arm open, or just or burning myself uh, with something. I don't know. What's worse, that or just playing video games? I mean, honestly, if you guys say that playing video games is more harmful, the fuck's wrong with you? Like really? But anyway, uh, I don't know what else to say. This is like one of the most revealing videos that I've ever put out, and frankly, I'm actually debating with myself right as I'm recording this if I'm going to, because frankly, I think this video does need to be out, but I just don't know if 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 that's good for me. But then again, just venting my feelings towards a mic. That's all I'm doing. And then again, what can what harm can just letting your feelings out be? And that's something that I honestly support if you're like suicidal uh, or you're just self harming. Uh, I I I encourage you to, instead of uh, self harming yourself by scratching your skin or something like that, or cutting yourself. Instead of doing that, just try venting your feelings. Like um, just get a just get a journal, or just open up a computer and have a blank Word document and just Just write down your feelings. You don't even have to save it if it's on a Word document, but you just gotta. You don't even have to like release it to the public like I am. But uh, this is honestly just a way that uh, the reason why I'm just releasing it to the public is one, the views, because you know I'm on because I'm one of those view whores. But anyway, uh, my point aside is the main reason that I am even uploading this on YouTube is just check my progress uh, from pretty much depressed uh, when I first began to how I am now. And honestly, I I don't feel like I'm that different. But just looking back now, cause I checked my videos, like one of my older videos earlier, and believe me, I've had some polarizing views, especially with the whole McJuggernuggets fiasco, which turns out now it's confirmed it's to be faked. But anyway, because I honestly thought that there's some truth to it. Uh, like the first video may have been real, but something like that. Turns out it was all faked. So I'm wrong on that. Hey, let me know in the comment. Oh, kill yourself, faggot. But anyway, uh, so the main reason that I upload it, or I've already said that. But checking where I was when I first began YouTube to where I am now, uh, I don't feel all that different. I mean, I still feel dead inside in a word, but or in a term, but I don't. I've noticed that I've matured a lot, and really, that's all I wanted. So that's all I wanted to say with this follow-up video. It's kind of a more darker tone to it than the first video, but this is honestly just where I stand. I'm I have problems. I really do, and gaming has been a vent for it. And I'm pretty sure that most people that I know in my life don't understand that. So see you guys next time.